by many outside of, I guess, the Fiora if she gets into the right position. This is certainly a lot of volatility here in this lane, as that Vital was in the right spot. Yeah, so is the rest of Keen's team as well. As in goes Fate, and there's the Circle of Frost very comfortably. LM is able to pick up the kill. To move up here towards this top side, and the Unbound Soul will deny Vikla any sort of free entry, and Cuz is then left on his own. He's just obliterated.
Well, what I will say, Atlas, is Vikla has had a lot of really good ultimates tonight, and that was not...
Unbound Soul for Vikla. He does immediately snap back though. Snare not going to connect, as now the Rift Herald starts feeling like Kwangdong Freaks have the good stuff. Dash forward with the Q, but Vikla doesn't find too much more. Oh my god, they managed to catch them. Rascal is trying to be as immune as he can, but it's not quite working. Vikla ults his way forward. Fate is his target, and he will find it. But that is the only thing that they're able to find as Cuz and Vikla do go down.
And that will be the Rift Herald.
Oh
and
dear.
More.
Yeah, Rascal now as well going to have to try and do what he can against Teddy, who flashes after him. Teddy is playing real aggressive. Melee range into the Gwen. She is definitely not immune. Again, over to a Fiora as well, as Fate is going to ult Vikla. That is very aggressive, and yeah, Ellen managed to hit the Q, and therefore that is a very dead Yone. The bait was just amazing here from the Kwangdong Freaks, as Teddy Senna is played very aggressively in this game.
It certainly is, but with the lead he has, he can afford to. He is 1-0-3 now this game, picked up the Umbral Glaive after getting the Executionist calling early to...
Seems like, nope, not going to happen. As there is the Frozen Tomb, Dawning Shadow to make sure that Teddy gets in on the action, and they are going to...
Part of things is actually going to be a useful component because it'll keep him alive while he tries to engage as Rascal.
Yeah, there's another Frozen Tomb. Man, Fate has just been everywhere this game. Rascal's trying to throw out this needlework, but the Q connects. And Rascal's going to go golden for a minute, but he doesn't have flash. Can't get over that wall. He does respect it, as it's just aiming Cuz and Life.
And they almost set up a trap there on the other side of the pillar. It was so close.
Yeah, ooh, Cuz still in the area. Vikla moves on over as well. True Shot Barrage doesn't do a whole lot here, as the pillar is a lot of value. Let's see what Teddy can do here as Vikla finds the ult. Teddy flashes to get himself out of the way. Piercing Darkness is kind of working. They've traded 1 for 1 so far, but that teleport is a dangerous one. Exhaust immediately onto Keen, who lunges his way out. Fate looks for a claw, and this time he's going to have to ult himself. And as this fight continues, it's better for Kwangdong Freaks, because look at how much healing. This is just revolting. The Ezreal's starting to pop off though, and Aiming is looking for Moham now, who does put the surround sound down, but has to flash to get himself out of the way. The beat drop, the flash forward, and Aiming picks up the triple kill.
And right as Vikla actually completes the Sunfire Aegis, he does a lot with it. He's able to force a flash out of Teddy, push him out of the fight, does tons of damage, is sticky on everyone, so difficult to kill.
What?
Fiora can also join or just keep pushing. The Kwangdong have so much agency here. And there's just no way to get Vikla's angle, right? Like, if he doesn't have the perfect angle, how do you start a fight? And if he doesn't have vision, he has to go in blind. And it didn't work out for him in the past. And I love that Kwangdong could just start this up. And if they have to cancel this, heal through the damage and keep pushing.
Yeah, well, information is there for KT. True Shot Barrage did spot out what was going on, but do Kwangdong even have to move away? Baron's down to half health. Ellen was looking for a way in. Fate off to the side as soon as Aiming makes any sort of play. You best believe that Fate is going to be on it, but we'll need to have a few options available. Does have Everfrost, Circle of Frost, and Frozen Tomb. Very frosty here as the Lissandra.
Okay, Keen decided to walk back towards that Baron instead of continuing to push there, so gave Rascal the opportunity to push this wave actually down to the midpoint. Is finally getting closer to that Nashor's Tooth, which is going to give him the ability to duel against Keen to a certain extent in the lane. It's not going to be perfect, but at least it won't be just complete Fiora domination. It can trade back and deal with these waves a lot cleaner. Vikla always looking for top prio here so we can have that flank angle on the Baron. There's so many wards and then zombie wards here stacked up for Kwangdong Freaks to make sure they know where he is at all times. And when he showed towards the top side there, that's when they were like, all right, we're out of here. I don't want this Yone ult to come through and rip this team to shreds. Play it slow, play it safe. We've got great wave clear, and our comp is getting stronger and stronger by the second.
Oh, LM looking for that hero play. He's 7-0-2. Gonna have to put his money where his mouth is, I think. That last fight wasn't able to contribute all that much. It is one of the woes of, you know, later game Lee Sin. You don't hit that kick, don't do a whole lot. But Aiming, dashing forward once again.
Look at the heals, look at the shields. I mean, aiming's poke somewhat irrelevant here.
I think aiming, what was that, is what you're supposed to say.
Yeah, sorry. We'll have to call Doe to get his rights to that one. But, okay, Keen.
Yeah, here's the grand challenge. Underneath the turret, Rascal does have the Zhonyas, and he is going to use it here. But a teleport comes out from Vikla. That should spell Baron.
I just like how he casually procs Demolish on the turret on his way out as well.
Yeah.
I might not kill you, but I will take about a third of this turret's health down with one auto of my lunge and get out of here. Then just push another wave. This is the power of the Fiora that's ahead. Yeah, constantly push and then start a Baron. And if the Baron, it looks like, okay, they're going to commit there, then you send a heal back. And you're like, all right. And Moam is level 15, is getting more of those upgrades to his ultimate, and we'll start to get a few more points in his W, which will allow him to then like even heal his team in moments where he has those empowered setups, where if you're just shooting a Baron, you can always use to your own benefit there, because you don't need to fight anybody if you're just walking away from a Baron. And this keep checking is like they have no vision. That's the True Shot Barrage is a really damaging blue trinket right now for KT.
It is. However, it's working out relatively well. And as you can see, aiming is actually building a serrated Dirk. It might be a mythic to come through here, as now Keen is just going to dash on top of them. Let's see whether they can kill aiming. That's the real question here, as he does get encored, but he immediately cleanses it. Now Ellen trying to do battle, as Vikla will turn up as well. He's going to go down low, but they managed to get the Lee Sin first. The Yone has also gone down, but Keen is just massive in this fight, and they're keeping him alive forever. The Frozen Vault just threat. The flash from Fate was just beautiful, but aiming is still keeping himself alive until the very last moment, where the game just ends. Triple kill for Keen, and he took matters into his own hands.
He certainly did. He was tired of killing minions and hurting turrets. He wanted to just straight up 5v5. And in that last fight, Teddy and Moham completely untouched. Never anywhere near Vikla. Vikla is dueling with this immortal front line that has Seraphine shields, heals, and speed boost, plus Senna heals coming on top of him. And an angry Fiora is getting into the back line. Guangdong Freaks take the Seraphine pick. They get ahead early, and the snowball just keeps rolling. And he gets so heavy by the end that even